Paris has always had a way of enchanting anyone who steps into its streets, but that night, its charm felt different. There was an unexplainable tension in the air, as if the city lights were waiting for something or someone. When a sleek black car rolled to a stop in front of the Celine venue, everything suddenly shifted. And the moment the door opened, the world seemed to inhale at the same time. Kim Tae-young had arrived. He stepped out with an elegance that looked effortless, yet clearly deliberate. Cameras screamed as if recognizing an aura that cannot be faked. Taeyong didn't walk like a celebrity. He appeared like a phenomenon that emerges only once in a generation. His black tailored jacket wrapped his frame with Celine's signature sharp silhouette, his hair slightly tousled as though styled by the Paris night breeze, and his eyes, those eyes, carrying a secret he never intended to voice. Even guests who were used to seeing global stars paused a second longer than usual. Something about that night made Taeyong's presence feel less like an invitation and more like a declaration. A fashion editor who attended the event whispered a line that later leaked online and became a hot topic. Celine doesn't own him. He owns the entire night. That one sentence fueled a wave of theories. Inside the venue, Taeyong didn't try to be the center of attention, yet all attention naturally gravitated toward him. Celine didn't seem to be showcasing fashion. They seemed to be showcasing Taeyong as the embodiment of their aesthetic. Social media was instantly flooded with thousands of comments, and ARMY worldwide began to notice something unusual. The way he smiled subtly, the way he bowed politely, the way he moved as though the night carried a message only he understood. The Vogue coverage that followed only deepened the mystery. Vogue's camera captured a different side of Taeyong, softer, more mature, as if he was standing at the threshold of a new chapter in his life. Every photo released felt like a visual riddle, and his ambiguous expressions made fans wonder if he was quietly hinting at something big. Was Vogue preparing a global cover featuring Taeyong? Was this a sign of an upcoming collaboration with Celine? Or was this his signature silent teaser that usually appears before a comeback? No one had answers, and that uncertainty made the speculation explode. ARMY, as always, reacted with overwhelming emotion, a cocktail of pride, awe, and collective overthinking. Timelines across social media became oceans of theories, detailed photo analysis from every angle, and attempts to decode subtle expressions that fans believed carried hidden meaning. Many wrote that Taeyong didn't attend the event attended him. Others insisted his aura felt different, as if signaling a major move being prepared behind the scenes. When the event ended, Taeyong walked out calmly. Yet the quiet between the soft cheers of fans felt louder than anything else. Paris, with all its history and luxury, seemed like nothing more than a backdrop for a man who was quietly writing a new chapter. There were no dramatic gestures, no direct messages, but everything about him appeared to speak. That night, Taeyong wasn't just attending a fashion event. He transformed it. He made Celine look more refined, made Vogue appear as though it were documenting the rise of a new legend, and left ARMY everywhere wondering what comes next. There was a strong sense that something was being prepared, something bigger than a simple appearance in Paris. And the world, filled with unanswered questions, now waits with the same anticipation it felt when that car door first opened. Because that night wasn't about fashion, it was about how one figure can shift the direction of an entire narrative, and Taeyong, as always, did it without saying a word. Yet even as the night in Paris faded into dawn, the questions surrounding Taeyong only grew louder. Fans began dissecting every frame, every angle, every second of his appearance, searching for a clue he might have left behind. Was it the way he looked at the cameras, the confident stillness in his posture, or the strangely serene smile he carried throughout the evening? Something about his presence hinted at a story still unfolding, a chapter not yet revealed to the world. Paris may have witnessed the beginning, but it certainly wasn't the end. And now, all eyes remain fixed on what Taeyong will do next. We'll hear a turn with an announcement that justifies the intensity of that night? Is a new era quietly taking shape behind the scenes? Or was Paris merely a glimpse of something much bigger, something that even ARMY has yet to imagine? One thing is for sure. The world is watching, waiting, and holding its breath. Because if this was only a hint, the full story might be far more explosive than anyone expects.